Alrighty, we are back with Dominic Cardoso and Al Perez. And this is an A-side match, a race to 9. And it looks like Al has won the leg. Take a quick moment to thank our sponsors, CSI, for that beautiful magic rack that those boys are using. Paradise, Billiards, and Billiards Lounge. And Dave Jones Cubes, Harry Plattis. And, of course, we want to thank Sherry Ross and Damian Pompanic for organizing and directing this wonderful tournament for Bill Cress. Alright, and here we go. We are off. Another power break, and he has pocketed the 2 ball up in the bottom left corner. Alrighty then. I can't see the one, but it's not an easy shot. And he opts to play a simple save. I don't think he hit that ball. I think that Dom will be able to see it. Back up for the 3 ball. Unfortunately, we will be seeing his back on this shot because that is our only camera angle. But right now, hopefully we will get that cabling issue fixed and we will have the other long view of the table. Or the side view. Now, he opted to play safe there, but didn't quite get it. So the 3 must have been blocked a little bit by that 5. Again, that other angle would have helped us see that shot. Okay, and then we'll come back to the table. And it looks like it is straight in, so he is going to be putting some serious draw on this ball. Try and bring it back up for that 4. And did not get it. Again, he has not left an easy shot. By no means a gimme. He's going to thin cut this 3 into the corner. Oh, well, he made the 7. I can't tell if that was his intent, but it worked out. But he still has to get back to get from the 3 to the 4. And from this angle, it doesn't look like it's going to be that easy, but he's going to have to draw this ball and play it down in the bottom right corner. There it is. Nicely hit. Wish I could shoot like that. Alright, and he charged back down to the 5 ball. Looks like he has a little bit of angle to pop that 8 in the side pocket after he pockets the 5 in the corner. But he will want to be on his side, the bottom side of that 8, so he has natural angle to come up for the 9. So look for a soft shot here. Nice and easy. Nothing too fancy. Oh, and he routed it out of that pocket. That's unfortunate. He has left a very makeable out for Dominic. Ooh, he's gonna have a long, thin cut on the 9. And Dominic Cardoso draws first blood. Sorry about that. I had to go clear up a little bit of confusion about the rules. So it is rack for your opponent. It is not rack your own at this tournament. And sometimes it's hard to remember the different rules as you play when you play in a lot of tournaments around the year. So, and I am being joined by the lovely Sherry Ross.
Hi, everybody. Just called for reinforcements again. Told Kevin his nap was up.
Yes, he has been gone quite a while.
Yeah, it's been like 3.5 hours he's been gone.
And you need a break too.
Not just me.
Yeah, I kind of would love one. Oh, I think I might get one right now. I see Ms. Kim Jones is in the house. Maybe we can talk her into doing some commentary and giving me a break. We'll see. Okay. It looks like I am going to go ahead and take a quick break, and so is Sherry. Okay. But for right now, I'm going to hang in here until we get some reinforcements. And I've got Lloyd coming back into the booth.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Lloyd.
Howdy, howdy. Yowza, yowza.
So how was that pizza?
That was great. Worth the drive.
Yeah, it was a
Right there.
pepperoni with feta cheese.
Yeah, the feta cheese rules.
That's awesome. Okay, so we are in the second rack here.
And Dominic is laying it down here, huh?
Yes, he is. He has left himself a little tough on this 7, but it looks like he's going to thin cut up into the corner to play the 8 in that side. Oh, and he cut it too thin.
He might just get a little safe here. Oh, look at that. He left him jacked up.
And it looks like he can see a little bit of that 7, but not enough to make it in. He's going to have to shoot safe or bank.
Yeah, I think he's going to play safe here, but boy, it's a tough shot. No, and he hit that really good and still didn't go. So,
yep.
Yeah, he shot that a little quick, I thought. Some of those, just the nature of the shot makes you come out of your shoes a little bit when you're jacked up. And it always adds a level of difficulty that he has scratched.
Bringing Al to the table on the 8-9 with ball in hand. There's nothing sweeter than that.
Yeah. Well,
there you go.
I don't know much about Dominic. Is he from your area?
Actually, Dominic came up with the guys from Eugene and the Portland area.
Okay.
So I can't remember if he is from Eugene or Portland, but I know he is an Oregon player.
Oh, okay.
All right, and Al has tied this up.
Well, he's made it this far, so he must be a pretty good player.
Yes, he is.
And
go, and they are using the pennies on the table for keeping score.
And it is a beautiful day down here at Paradise Billiards.
In Lynnwood, Washington.
Lynnwood, scenic Lynnwood. He made the 9 too.
Oh, 9 on the break and a scratch. That is unfortunate.
3 to the 4.
No one can say they can't make a 9-ball break on the Magic Pack.
Yeah, we just saw it right here.
Yes, we did.
He might just play him safe right here. That might be the best
he already has one fell down.
Might just play him
the
safe.
4-7 doesn't look good. However,
he has to make sure that he gets this ball to the rail. And it should be no problem, but having said that, that is getting behind the 3 is pretty easy. So yeah, and he executed that well. And he's got a really good chance of getting ball in hand back.
And 3 foul.
And maybe 3 fouling Al. I can't say that that's going to be easy to accomplish because Al he's a great shooter, and he knows how these tables work. So, but he's got a pretty narrow margin of error here, kicking at this one ball. I couldn't see, but I don't think it was a good hit.
We'll find out in a minute.
He's broke him out real well. No. So, At this juncture, now, I mean, he certainly could play safe, but the balls are broken up really nice, and
They are runnable.
yeah, and it's tenuous playing it safe when the balls are this open.
Yes, there's no magic wall of cluster that you can automatically park it behind. So it looks like he is opting to run out. He could shoot another safe later on because he still is Al is still on 2. But I look for Dom to run this out from here.
Yeah, he's just got to get a halfway good shot on this 3. He's come up short on this. He's got to, he's certainly, makeable 3-ball cut. But he's opting to play safe, and he's trying to put the hurt on Al.
Yes, and it looks like he did. He locked it up behind that 7, so this could be a very quick rack 3.
Yeah. Okay, and that is a 3 foul. Wow. I'm impressed because that's not an easy feat.
No, it
getting
is
a
not,
3 foul against
especially at this level.
Perez. But he knew what to do there, and that was a great 3 foul. Any win is a win, but it's kind of nice to 3 foul a good player.
It is.
But
it's not fun to be 3 fouled yourself.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He is. Having said that, this is still real close, and we've got early action here in the match. That's not going to be a really definitive episode in this contest, but he's got a real good break too.
Yes, he did. He has pocketed 1 roll. Appears to be the 4. Or the 2. That could be the purple and the blue playing tricks on me.
I think that's the 4 ball there on the table. And
so he made the 2 ball.
I believe so.
He can see the 1, but again, it's not a great shot.
He made something else too. There's only 7 balls on the table. Oh, 8. Oh, I didn't see the 8 ball. Yeah. Okay.
It's hiding there in that pocket. Oh, nice bang.
Well,
Nailed it.
he went all out to make that ball, and he's looking pretty here. 3 and the 4 are both going to go on the side, I believe. And once he gets to that point, wow.
Shot that too hard.
Yeah, and I think he just pulled the trigger a little too fast. He was kind of maybe left him safe again.
Little lucky roll on the back end.
Yeah. I think we need to get a roll counter and see how and just kind of count up the rolls in these matches and factor that in and decide where the match really could have been had the rolls not happened. I think that the 9 ball, that's such a big factor sometimes.
It is.
And so
I am going to step out of the booth for a minute, and hopefully Kim Jones will be coming over here to join you.
Oh, great.
I need to take a break. My voice is getting there. And so we'll be right back.
I think a little lemonade or something like that is probably good advice.
Some water, a little break. So I'll be back.
What's your appetite there? Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay, well, looks like Al's going to play the safety here. Bank's real good, but he's not giving this Dominic any big opportunity to run away with this match. I think he's just trying to give him the element of distance. He might have sold this 4-ball, but getting back to the 5 is going to be a challenge. So I think and Kim Jones is joining us
Hello.
this afternoon.
Yep, I'm stepping in for a little while for Rebecca. Let's see what's going on.
Well, Al just left Dominic a pretty easy out here. Looks like he's just going to roll up on this 5-ball after making the 4.
Yeah.
And then get back up table for that 6-ball. That's should be over. I don't see any problems here. Do you?
No, what's that on the bottom rail? Is that the 1?
That's the 9-ball. That's the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It doesn't look Alright, got it. I'll just be. Yeah, there are no problems.
No.
back to that, there are no problems. One problem is being on the rail. You just don't like it. It's still not a problem with the shot. It's not your shape. It's just never fun.
Yeah. He's just going to have to. Yeah, just do something like that.
Yeah.
Don't try to get fancy with that shot.
No.
And when you're on the rail like that, the ball will squirt on you a little bit and throw the cut off. Just enough to make you miss.
Just enough, yeah.
So,
it was that initial shot of being on the rail made him happen to slow roll it, which put him further away. So it created a little domino effect there, but it happens. He left him tough here. He's going to play it safe behind that 9, more than likely.
And he hit this pretty good.
Yeah, and you can see it, and you can probably kick behind it, if not hit right at it. Not sure.
Yeah, I think he might be able to hit at it and just cut it down and try to put it in the middle of the table on the opposite end.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I'm thinking anyway. That this is such an easy shot to miss, so you can't really cut it down the line. You can't bank it. And see, I think that was a bad shot.
Yeah, it was, because it was really only one way in. I mean, you either make the shot or you sell out. I mean,
yeah, all or nothing, as they say, and that's not a really good strategy. You know, sometimes.
Oh, that was a strong stroke. Get past that side. Oh.
Oh boy.
Too bad.
Well,
that's too bad. That unfortunate for him. Would have put him in this match at 2-2. That's 3-1.
Yeah. Al's having a little tough time getting going, getting things rolling in the right direction, and I like to see a close match, and this one is still very close.
It
so
is.
I think anything could happen here.
It is early, but those really wear on you mentally more than anything. Just you want to get positive energy going into race to 9.
Missing is bad for the brain. But they both made mistakes there.
Yeah.
Nobody can really take a lot of credit for that.
No, it just went Dom's way. That's really it.
So Dom is breaking, and boy, he's got a really powerful break.
He really does. That was nice. And it's okay that his cue ball got a little away from him because his one ball's down there and it stayed up. But got a little problem with the 3 and 5.
Yeah, he's going to have to get to probably a defensive position here to on the 3 ball and play safe. Coming off that now, I don't know about this shot.
I don't either because that 3 is in front, so.
I think he wanted to be more to the middle of the table, but we'll see.
He's got a very powerful stroke.
Yeah.
I've never seen him play before.
So he got to the right place.
Yeah.
Now he's going to.
He got there.
Yeah. I don't think that's what he really wanted to do. I think he wanted to try to break those out, but he's going to play him safe. And there you go.
Yeah.
So
it's a good shot. He's got a very powerful stroke. I've never seen him in any tournaments.
I am told he is from the Eugene area, and so
nice.
Al got away with that. Left him jacked up a little bit.
Yeah. He's got a chance for another safety. Just slide it up in front of the 5 ball. It's a little touchy with it being with him being jacked up.
Yeah, I'm thinking he can handle it.
See, it's just a little. He got away with it though. I mean, he doesn't see the whole ball to make it in the hole. So, being jacked up, having to control the speed like that's harder than it looks.
I think Dominic is probably going to have to pay the piper on this one, though. He's left Al easy safety. And, I don't think he's going to be able to jump at this. He's going to have to kick.
No, I think
probably just one rail.
Either one rail or come in 2 rails. I actually like the 2 railer.
Okay. And kicking kind of just to the other side of the side pocket. And then coming down there, you have a good chance of getting safe. Or, getting
you have more options coming in one way. That 6 ball is big now.
That's what he did. Just didn't quite get there.
But that was the right way to go. The other way, the 6 ball gets real big coming in that direction. You can easily not hit the ball.
Well, in these tables, the cloth is well worn in, so maybe Dominic was expecting a little skid that just didn't happen or something. I think he went out that the right way.
It really depends on what tables you're used to. You know the system, the adjustments, and if you're not familiar with these tables, when you're kicking, it takes a minute before you have to make the necessary adjustments.
Well, so I think Al wants a little bit of payback, and I think he's got him on 1 foul. He lost on a 3 foul earlier in this match, and so I think he wants to put right back at him.
I would go for it.
If he's got an excuse. But he's looking at this. I'm not sure what he's going to get combo or
Bennett and come behind that stack.
Yeah. A little 1 pocket shot. And he's in a death trap here, and that's going to put him on 2.
That was 1 pocket.
If he isn't careful, I don't see any way out of this. But
I
might have a lucky rabbit's foot within.
Okay, first of all, which rail would you start with?
Yeah.
You're on one. There's only one other one in front of you, and you're going away from that ball. So, He could do one of those jump off the rails and back up and in the air and over and down.
Well, he's so far from the rail, though. He would have to hit it so hard, you might, chip a tooth.
Yeah, exactly.
On that shot.
Right.
I don't think,
Well, what I would have liked to do, honestly, probably would be to ram into everything, open it up, force him to not have a good third safety. If you kind of leave this cluster here, he's just going to do the same thing.
And if you've got no out, then you just got to do something
just
different.
Just make him run out.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, he's going to do that. He's just going to open this up a little bit here. And
wow, he almost got away with that. He missed that by a millimeter.
I'm so glad that's on tape. Because he came around and in between and just didn't hit it.
Yeah.
Wow.
He probably would have sold out anyway, but, he needed that kick. And now, see, Al is not going to try to three-foul him at this point. He's done everything necessary. He's going to run out here if he can, and I don't see any problem here.
No, he's going to take the win instead of the revenge.
Now he's just perfect here.
Yeah, he's good.
And he just kind of needs to come over to the middle of the table and kind of get a nice easy angle to slide down the table and get straight in on that 8. There he is.
I think he can float straight down.
Al really needs this game too.
He does. He does need it, and
he hit that just as good as he needed to. And he's, you could do a couple of things. You could follow it, or you could draw back here.
I like following it just because the way these pockets roll, it looks like he's going to draw back.
Yeah, it wasn't that tough. That's just a matter of preference. Matter of preference. Exactly. So I think he's
nice.
Got this one. Yeah, it was a tough little shot, but he made it.
Yeah, he did. Nice. All right, we've got a game, 3-2. He needed that one. 4-1. It's only 3 games, but it's still 4-1. You need at some point to not let them get so far ahead where you're chasing. Right now, it's still a game. One game means it's like an even race with going to 9. That's nothing.
The next game here.
4-1, you're trying to catch the lead. And you really don't want to be in that position. You want to play the balls the way they are and simplify it. Not feel that kind of pressure. Are they using the magic rack still? That was up for a debate earlier.
Are some people having issues with them?
Yeah, they were saying that they were breaking them a little loose because the balls were not brand new. But I'm not sure who it was that was mentioning that and what they decided. I know it was strictly to be used on every table.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the magic rack. Just it's really tough to do any funny stuff with the rack, God bless every pool player. Some of them, but some of them do try to do stuff either accidentally or on purpose. and Jimmy the Rack a little.
Right, that's true.
And with the magic rack, you can't do much of that, and That's the one factor I like about it. The balls break nicely. You don't make the 9-ball nearly as often, I don't think.
Oh no. The only thing is that which is I don't think is a bad thing. I mean, if you hit them a certain way, a certain speed, you get consistency because it's a certain rack every time. But people don't like that. They like the inconsistencies. It creates more drama within racks, more entertainment within the racks. So I'm a big fan of it for training. I mean, it's great for training and great for matches like this. But when you get into a high level, it doesn't leave it as exciting. I like it being really exciting. I like when it's unpredictable. Instead of more tame.
Because I will say the balls spread nicely usually.
And they're usually perfect pattern, perfect run out they give. I like when it's not perfect. I like the cluster they have to figure out. I think that's when you see the pros shine. So from
because they have to
perspective.
deal with those situations correctly,
Right.
and it's not just run out after run out.
Right.
And,
And we know they can do that. And I think it's at a point where once everyone can run out, what more is there? And that's what we like about the pros. They give you some dynamic things, but when you put a magic rack and a perfect rack every time, you're just getting to see the perfection that they have, which we know they have, but we want to see them being individuals and their styles kind of coming to life a little more. So I'm a fan and not a little bit of both.
I'd have to agree with you. There is a gray area there where you watch the pros and they just kill the break. And they with this magic rack.
Yeah, they're hitting
like
it
you
soft and placing balls certain places. It's just too controlled.
Yeah.
It's way too controlled.
And the thing is, the break is supposed to be sort of, it's a scramble, but it's random,
Right.
And when you have something that's so consistent as the magic rack is, like you say, it does take out a lot of those situations.
Right. But it's good to practice with it. It's good to have that consistency. You can work on your break. You can do a lot of different things, see where the balls go. But
see, here's an example right here where we have. He's got a little bit of a tester to shoot this 2-ball. 3 to the 2 to the 3 isn't so bad. Where do you put the 4? And he's overcut that a little bit. But
that's still a good question, and they're going to have to resolve that. What you don't want to do is run into hit the 3 and break them out because it's a little more unpredictable. But that's what I think he's going to have to do. Is use the 3-ball or play smart, play safe. Well, that 2 balls becoming a problem for both of them. They both missed this 2-ball a few times. Not that they've had perfect shots, but definitely makeable.
I think they're just not too
they don't like
excited about that 3 to the 4.
Because they know that's really the game. It's right from breaking.
That might be a big mistake there. I think he can see that.
If he can see it, he definitely.
He can see it.
He's going for it. He's jacked up. He's firing.
He might just be edge hooked, not enough to stop him from shooting it. But he
had to mess it up a little bit, spinning around here.
And this is still nobody really wants this rack.
No, and I wouldn't want this shot either. I mean, he can make it. Let's say he makes it. Now what? Yeah, there's no reward in making that ball.
Yeah, so he's just going to put the ball in a funny place, and so he's not forced into shooting at that 3 ball.
Yeah.
Now, I might try to park that 2 ball down there in such a way that it sort of breaks out.
Do not want to do that. And he actually left enough angle. Maybe he can use the rail and come all the way around a few rails. Check on that 3 ball.
Yeah. Well, it'll
or
actually.
He may be able to see the whole ball on it.
He can, but he's got a better travel angle.
Yeah,
He wants to put that cue ball by that side pocket right there.
If he breaks this out now,
and he's hooked.
Oh, and he's hooked.
But he didn't really break out that stuff.
No, he
the
didn't.
thing is, that 8 ball is right in the way of his kick angle. And he's going to have to
go wider and bring it back in a little bit.
Yeah. And
hit it harder.
I hope he doesn't scratch it. Oh,
Yeah, he hit it harder, shortened it too much. Oh, and he broke out the problem. That he didn't want to do.
Yeah.
He knew that. He didn't want to do that. Yeah,
well, he shot all of that little bit there pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, he's got a combination here too. So, this is going to probably be over. And Dominic's hanging on to his lead. I got to hand it to him.
Yeah. He is. He's not
just
letting it
staying
go.
one step ahead of Al, and this is still early action, but at the same time, it's going to be wearing on Al a little bit. We're 6 games into this match, and nearly halfway through,
yeah, it is wearing on because he's working hard for these racks, and I know the feeling where you work really hard and you don't get the win. That's the way it kind of feels. He's putting in the work. All right, plenty of game left. Let's get it on. Let's get back to this monster break we're about to see.
Yeah.
Dom.
Wow.
Jeez. He dropped that 1 ball. Where's the 2? 2 went? Or where?
The 2's down here at the bottom left.
Okay, bottom left down here.
Yeah.
And the 3, 4, 5 up there.
He's going to try to, I think he's got a little angle.
Yeah, he's got a monster stroke. He can get that out of there.
Yeah.
0 problem.
But he didn't have the angle.
He didn't have it.
Well, I think what happened, he tried to hit it softly. If he would have pounded on that a little bit.
That's what I thought he was about to do.
Yeah.
If you don't have an angle, you can kind of force someone to create a situation. Yeah.
But he's hooked Al right here. So the end justifies the means. He got away with something.
Yeah, he did. He's coming high. Maybe okay, nice shot. Nice shot. Good one pocket shot.
He's showing some discipline here.
He does. He shows a lot of discipline, and that's really what you need in these big matches. You got to know where the game is won and lost. I mean, it's really one place. The 3, the 4, so you have to know that and play that ball with care. Like, make sure you get exactly what you want.
That's a really good point. And we're back in safety mode here between these 2 players, and so I'd like to say that Al is a little more adept in that department. He's a really good pocket player, so he's going to show a lot of.
That was a nice shot. He just hit the ball too full. He needed to hit it a little thinner. He would have caught the rail.
But on the flip side,
Not bad.
Dom doesn't have anything to. He can't really make
No.
either of any of these balls.
No.
And,
He created a different table here by moving that ball
yeah.
behind the 7. It's definitely a different situation. Now he's got to play smart here, because if he opens it up, he opens up the only problem, which is the 2 he's shooting on now. So he's got to really protect the cue ball.
I'd be coming from a slightly thinner angle, I think, and
Good.
but he's okay. But Alan's going to have an easy kick at this.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any worry about scratching or anything like that.
That's true.
So he's going to, try to pull something out of his hat here.
That he almost did.
And,
Look at
he's
that.
hooked
And
him.
he still hooked him. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a lot of ways that could have cost Dom more than not. So.
Don is really disappointed that he played it safe on Al, and he didn't get anything out of it.
Nice. Got that back down there, down table. Nice shot, hitting.
Both showing a lot of game here.
Yeah, they are, and that's really good. It shows what type of players we're dealing with. These players are high-level players. They know what they're doing, and
look at that! What a great hit! What a great hit!
And they know where the ball's okay, and it's okay to kind of let it go. And if you hit from behind it and leave it somewhere in traffic, the odds are it's not going to have a very good shot. So they're pretty smart.
Yeah. And some of that, is just instinct on these players' parts, obviously.
Absolutely. That was another good shot.
That was a great shot.
I'm not sure he can get back through the same way he came out. The cue ball's a little closer to the rail, so he's going to have to come up table and back down.
Yeah. That's a makeable shot.
Yeah, totally.
So, but he has to hit it with good speed, or it's going to.
I respect that shot, just because if you hit it hard, you move it out of there. You hit it soft, you leave it there. So I think he opted more to hit it hard and move everything around and maybe create a problem. But he just banks it right in, no problem.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
He's got a good enough shot on the 3-ball. Not a perfect shot, but good enough for the situation.
Yeah. And he's just going to try to navigate that 9-ball, make sure he doesn't get hooked on that coming up table. And he's looking good here. He's looking, he's going to stretch out that lead a little bit if he can.
And it's good he's tall. He's over that ball, down, and no problems.
Yep.
That would have been a trouble shot for me, being over it that long. But he's pretty tall. No problems.
Yeah, and he put a good stroke on that one.
And he's off the rail enough.
Yep.
Dig into it.
Yep.
Yeah, he's hitting him solid. This guy hits him really solid.
Yeah, he does. He is for sure a dangerous player, and he's probably on the cusp of really bringing his game up to the next level, and that's why he's here.
Exactly. He seems like a young guy. He can get there.
Yeah. So, and it's good to see some younger players getting into this sport. I tell you what, I don't. A lot of people. I think they don't have the endurance to become good players, and that's why pool it's not a rapidly expanding kind of game, because it takes many years for some people to get good. Yeah. Some people get good quickly. Some people, after years and years, their game tightens up and they get where they're supposed to.
Right.
And
this is he's a very good player, and he's proving it now. It's 5-2.
Yeah.
Race to 9. He's definitely has the upper hand mentally right now, because he's up at the table more. He's a little more relaxed. So.
Yeah. And Al is a veteran player too, so he's not going to let this affect him too much.
Oh no.
But he, at the same time, I will say, he's a little stuck in this match. And
Absolutely. At this point, you just worry about getting the opportunity to have just a chance to come back in the game. Sometimes your opponent doesn't allow that chance, and you have it in you to give, but you really have to get the opportunity. And right now he's in control of this game. He's breaking. So he can leave you kicking every time or in a situation.
I'd like to see a break and run.
That would be
about
nice.
right now.
Well, he's got the table for it.
He's come up dry,
Right now.
unfortunately.
Oh, he did. All right, Al. This is his table.
This is one that I think he's supposed to get this one, but you just don't.
I see 2 to the 3 is the shot. Because once you come out of there, you can go 4 balls free. You have enough room to come off rails.
I think he's going to have to run into either the 6 or the 3 to get a shot on the 3, kind of. Unless he comes to the inside and plays that combination.
Yeah, he might just slow roll this, stay right there.
So he bumped it out.
Nice.
And he's left that in a good place, too.
He's over a ball, but he has a rail and a ball right at the hole. If he needs to use the rail to make the ball a little bigger, he can do that.
He's got to get over that 4 ball, which is up table a little bit. And he's hit this really well.
Came off that ball a little close. It's a little tougher angle, but he's nothing to run into. Just focus on the ball. Let it come across however many times it wants.
That's actually a pretty good place to be. I think he's going to come underneath this 6 ball and try to put the 6 in the same pocket as the 5.
That's the option.
And it's just a matter of speed. The angle is sitting right there for it, pretty much. I hope Al does get this game. I like to see a tight match, and
I do too, and both players are playing very smart. They're not playing badly. It's just a matter of one getting the upper hand on the other. So those are the games you do want to see come a little closer and see them battle it out. Al's having a great game. He's playing smart, and so he just really needs another number on the scoreboard. Really, I think he can do this. They just do not.
He's just having a
like
tough time
that
today.
Speed. That's too bad.
I really thought he was going to get out there.
I did too. I think he just took the side pocket for granted. In the sense of the speed. This particular table, I don't know about the other ones in the room. Is squirting these balls right out of the pocket if you put too much speed on them, and they are good. They're going in, and they're coming out.
And he didn't have to do much there. He really screwed up that time.
That's just unfortunate.
So this guy, Dominic, is going to stretch out this lead even more. I'm going to make a prediction that he makes this ball.
I'm going to agree with you.
And there it is. Well, I want to thank all the viewers. Looks like we've got a good number of people following this match and the action here at Paradise Billiards in Lynnwood, Washington. And,
it's exciting action for the area. Talking about how many great players are in this tournament. It's nice to see them all together in one room and playing. It's a good payout, good tournament, and good cause. So.
first place pays over $1,400.
$1,400 for first place.
Yeah.
$65 entry fee.
Yeah.
We had 64 players. And it pays out 25% of the field, so down to 16th place.
Oh, I got a chance then.
You got everybody, yeah.
Getting in the money.
Still in it. That's why, yeah. Yeah, so it's a good payout and it's a good tournament. I think everyone is enjoying themselves, and you see a lot of people, all the railbirds.
Yeah.
Exactly their name. Here's the streaming, which is excellent. Quality stream. Everything's great. So we thank them, Railbird Productions, for putting this on.
I don't know about this shot.
Yeah, I think he got a little help slowing the ball down, but left out pretty tough. This is a tough shot, but if you go for it, you have to just focus on making it. And if you hit it right, you won't scratch. If you kind of hit it too full, you'll definitely scratch. But he's opted for the safety here.
He didn't. I don't think he got there. He's let this pretty easy, and the rest of this rack is looking pretty sweet.
Yeah,
if that, I can't really tell if the 4 goes past the 8 in the corner pocket. That's going to be, if he can see that 2 ball, he's just going to slow roll this, and he must. Oh, and he's going to cut it. Okay, well, go all Perez. So I just want to see him.
I do too.
Put a little pressure on the kid, and I'm kind of surprised, but you can have a bad match on any day.
You definitely can.
Al, I know he shoots a lot better than what he's shooting in this match. So, having said that, it's not by no means over, but boy, he needs to do something pretty quick. He's running out of chances here. And he's left himself kind of straight. That could be trouble here too, because he needs to get over really for that 4-7 combination.
Well, I think he has a very tiny angle, but it's enough if he went forward. With a little outside English, he has enough room to pull off the English. He has enough room to get the clearance that he needs to catch that rail. So.
Well, he's gone down table.
Oh, see, I would have actually hit it a little harder and hit that rail and came back out.
I think he just decided to take a slightly tougher shot because he doesn't mind this combination.
It just long distance. He just needs to worry about distance with angle. Choose one when you're back there. You really want to try and be straight when you're real long, or both. It creates problems.
Here we go again.
And he's got a problem here now.
Yep. He just gave back the table and
see?
That's okay. That's
a little tricky, but no problems. He can get this. He just has to come on the other side if he wanted to. Didn't need that much angle, but he should be fine.
He's missed this too. He might be thinking he's going to finish Al off quickly, and I don't think it's going to happen. He's going to have to stick with the game plan.
Exactly. See, and that's what happens when you. And that's why they said it's actually harder to keep a lead than it is to gain one, because when you have a lead, you can tend to get lazy and take stuff for granted. And meanwhile, the other person's behind is working hard. I mean, they're working hard to keep in the game, and so their head is in it, and you kind of, think you can take a few more risks, and it's those little risks add up to losses, and and your guy comes back on you.
Well, he's hit this pretty good.
That was a nice hit. Let's see if Al can do that. Put some pressure on him.
I think he's going to draw. to the bottom side rail here. Just try to leave it. He's going to play short side position. He played safe.
Oh, nice. Okay. He
well,
hit it. I just wasn't sure if he hit it. Yeah, it was perfect speed.
Just in case I missed speed.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Good job.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
6-3.
6-3. And okay, well, Dominic Cardoso, he is out in the lead. However, Al is breaking. And he's got a good break, too.
Nice break.
That's a good way to start.
Drop one?
Yeah.
Nice. Good way to start.
He's got a 2-9 combination down at the bottom of the table.
Come on, let's shake it up, Al. Let's do it.
The thing is, he needs to slow roll this one into and leave the one by the pocket.
He definitely needs the one ball.
Yeah.
To make his move here. So.
And that's exactly what he did. But he's left himself. He should have been on the rail.
Weird angle, but catch the lip first. Come around 1, 2, 3.
I think he can still do this. The ball's deep enough in the pocket, and he's still got a lot of angles to work with there. I think. Okay, well, he's going to rail first. Yep,
1,
and
2,
he's coming up.
Coming down. Oh, did it get down far enough? No.
Yeah, that's an off-angle combination. I'm looking at it a little more. And he's just left himself an edge, but that may be enough to still knock this in. He might just play safe. It was wired up. That was a great shot.
All right, Al.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Just like that.
6-4. Just like that. Nice. All right. He's very much in this game. I think this put a little pep in Al's step. He's ready to get this going because it's never over till it's over. So.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a veteran player, and for the most part,
kick at it too much unless he tries to straighten it. He's
this is right after the break too, so he could
right
push out.
He can push out. Okay.
You don't want to push.
No, because it's a duck. So.
Yeah. He's kind of got to go for it, and he's got to come up with something.
I actually would push out exactly where I am. And just push it closer to the 2-ball. So then I make my guy jump, or I'm jumping. Somebody's going to jump early. So at least, I give us both the chance to do it because it's in the jaws, something can happen.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I would give us both the 50-50 on that one. Just roll it up an inch.
That is a good plan. Either that or you leave him a different jump shot, which is all you're going to be able to leave him.
Or a different jump is fine.
This is what Al's thinking right here is bump the 3 and leave him a jump. But I think you're
but you don't
right.
want to roll it any further than where it is, because if you don't get behind it, the guy's going to go, I want it, because he can use a rail, he can do something other than jumping here. You know he has to jump over it. So.
That's right. And so let's see what Al elects to do. He looks like going down. He has a chance of just leaving him, not getting there. That's the problem with this shot.
Yeah, not getting, just like that. He left him a shot.
I believe so.
So he's going to take it.
So
the other way,
he already had him hooked.
Right.
So why give up the hook?
Right.
I agree with you there. So now all he's got to do is just come up table a couple of feet, and he's going to have some options. That's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
He could have come up a little higher maybe,
but he's still going the right direction. So, but he could have came up just a little higher.
I'm kind of thinking. Just going to try to slide down there. He is fouled up again.
Built-in safety here.
So, and he just saw his lead just, kind of slide away there a little bit, and now he's changed a little bit.
He has. He's playing a little more conservative. But that's going back to the point of having the lead. You play relaxed, but you don't want to be in a game where you play relaxed, conservative. You want a consistency. It's like running a race, being very consistent. Don't slow down until you get people behind you, and then you want to speed up. Almost want to pace yourself as well, and have the same style throughout the entire game. But like I said, I'd never do anything wrong from here. I'm perfect from right here. But we all suffer from these issues that they're dealing with right now. Them on a higher level, some on a lower level, it doesn't matter. It's the same struggle.
You hit that really well. Really good. And so... that is one of those things where you sort of... I'll let that happen. In the first place because he didn't play the right push out, so
exactly.
It's one of those things where he asked for it.
Exactly.
This kid is he's going to try to run out once more. He's got a pretty thin angle on this 4.
Yeah, he does, and he doesn't have the luxury of moving the ball too much. He has to place it in the 5 in that corner.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any options, so he has to hit this with a nice stroke, either go all the way across and back over, or slow it up and just use real good speed. Just try to get all the way back over to the other side. I think he wanted to be on the other side, but I don't like triple combinations.
Right.
I don't think anyone leaves themselves for a 3-ball combo when they don't have to. So.
I think he just underhit that, and this is where he is, and so he's going to try to make the best of it.
Exactly.
He should play safe here, though. He should not,
beautiful shot! Wow, this kid is on fire. Very nice shot.
He's putting the hurting on him.
He is with good play. With good play. So
he's working his coin down the rail.
And he's going through the front door too. He's taking some big offensive shots to get there, so I can't argue with that.
Yeah, he's put the heat on Al from the very beginning, and of this match, and Al made a number of mistakes in the beginning of this match that also led to Dominic, getting a good lead, and Dominic's just hanging on, and Al's was making just enough mistakes to keep him in the match. Unfortunately for Al.
Yeah.
We've got a good break here, but it's not a run out situation at this point. Al's going to push out.
I'm not sure that was that great of a push out. I mean, I don't like a ball in the middle of the table and a full wall I can hit with several pockets it'll go into on a push out. You know, you want to almost limit their options a little more. He can play safe. He can come behind the stack. Way too many options. So let's see what he does. He went a little half and half there. He tried to get behind, but didn't quite get back here. But, all right.
Well, I don't know. You think he's going to cut this in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And that took him down to the end of the table.
The cue ball got away from him, though.
But he's shooting at the 3-ball next, right?
No, and it's a two down table. Two rails to one of the pocket.
So here's more mistakes. So
it's just.
I think Al's he's past the point of frustration.
Yeah,
and
we've all been there.
He's older now, watching the sports game.
Yeah,
because he's kind of tuning out here a little bit, and you know. You see that can be indicative of him, being frustrated.
Absolutely, we've all been there, knowing you're not playing your best, knowing you're missing something, and you can't quite find out what it is. You're using every shot to figure out what your problem is, and it almost is like you forget about the game. You're just trying to find your stroke.
Yeah.
Forget about winning or losing. Can I just stroke the ball the way I know how to stroke the ball?
Exactly.
I think that's where he is. He just wants to feel some resemblance of himself. Cute.
He's having a mild identity crisis here.
It almost is. Like, who is this person shooting? I don't know you.
Okay, and Al tried to masse around that, and he shot it quick, and I just think he's having a tough time keeping his head in this match.
Yeah, he is.
And
Good shot.
another safety play.
Yeah.
And it's going to protect that lead. And that's what the good players do.
Okay, I think you just told him he's on 2? No?
Oh,
good hit.
not anymore, that's for sure.
Not anymore. Good, very nice hit.
Let's see, where is the next ball after? Is this the 4 down close to us?
Looks like it. No, I think that's the 8 ball. That's the 4.
That's the 4 up in the middle of the table. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's it's a good table. It's a good rack. If he can get this 4 in, really, that's it. I mean, as far as solving the mystery of the table, this a little close to his work, but you just got to get the right speed on it and the right angle, and he did both. So
Yeah. Well, he's going to have to draw out of this,
yeah,
I think. He doesn't want
come
to.
down.
Yeah.
Well,
He could,
yeah,
I'm
he
sure.
doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't want to do that with that.
I don't really think so. He'd have to hit it pretty hard to do that.
Yeah.
But there it is. See, and he's set up for the side pocket well.
Yeah.
Sometimes we are wrong.
Yeah, we are.
That's.
And and most people are. When they sit and watch, why didn't you do this? You should have done this. Well, you don't know these little angles, these little teeny angles that force you to go a different way than what you originally wanted to. And so it's really hard to tell from here exactly.
Has to make this shot. He went up table.
He went up, and it's going to
goodness.
stay straight enough for him to get a good look at this. So. All right, it's not too bad. Could have been worse.
Bad. He shoots.
Honestly.
Yeah, he shoots well with the bridge. He's lucky those balls didn't get married.
Right. So it could have been worse.
Yeah.
But so this is pretty good. I like my chances here. I'm at the table and I've got a little distance, and it's totally makeable.
He just wants the cue ball to travel through the middle of the table.
There we go.
Done deal.
Nice.
Okay, so we are crossing our fingers here, and not to root for anybody, but
No,
we're
we
kind of
just want a
hoping.
good game.
We're kind of hoping now. I like these matches right down to the wire.
We had 2 good hill-hill matches today, and it's nice to see it go hill-hill. You're rooting for everyone. I mean, but I want the person who's not winning to get their head back in the game, and I want to see the person who's winning fight for it and earn it. So it's a little bit of both.
Yeah. And Al, he can turn it on at any time. I'm seeing him, little sparks of light here, little glimmers of hope.
Yeah, he's coming back.
He's kind of under the gun here. That one more game, and Dominic is on the hill. So he's taking a break.
All right, that's a good time. I think I'm going to join him and take a break myself. So I will be back.
Oh, no, I don't think he is taking a break. Get back here.
Oh, I was gone. Is he taking a break? Yeah, I think he is taking a break. Alrighty, folks, I will be back.
Okay.
People call me Steve all the time. People call you Scott all the time. That's weird. I've heard that about like just because my name starts with S. Like if they don't get your name, they'll say Steve. It's gone. Fill in the blank. Yeah.
Back and Dominic has got a touchy situation here.
Yeah,
I
it's
think he's got to
makeable,
play.
but That's a lot of distance.
Yeah.
And a super thin cut with a big pocket behind it. So we'll see what he does here. Yeah, he's just going to play safe.
That's
and
a good
that's
save.
a smart shot.
Yep.
There was way too many things that could go wrong.
Yep. And a lot of times the most simple, obvious things are the ones that are easiest to accomplish.
Someone told me once, when you have a difficult situation, and your brain starts thinking 2 rails thin off this ball into that, he said, stop everything and just think of something simple. Usually that's what you need to do.
Like the Devo song, You Must Whip It.
There you go. Alright, nice shot.
I'll hit that. But he's on the 50-yard line. He's going to have to duck here.
That frustrated him.
Yeah, he's
he knew this is a big chance for him to really get back on this game. Being only 1 game down is big right now, so
he's going to have to hook him here. He's just going to. That's his only chance here. Really is. I don't like shooting. Yeah. He's going to try to.
He's really got to hit a good
leave him some distance.
Speed, because if he does that,
it's not too tough of a shot for this kid.
No, not for this kid. He's got a free ball that can go. He doesn't have to control the cue ball. He can put all his energy in making this ball. And,
just go all out.
Yeah.
Make the 8.
And he's more than likely to be left a shot. And
yeah. Or he could, draw back, draw out of this shot a little bit and set up for a pretty easy shot into the side.
He could.
That looks like
down.
He's hitting this low, so I think he's going to try to draw, like I say.
With these tight pockets, now we know that they're extremely tight.
There it is.
That was nice.
Yeah,
he's got a great stroke.
I couldn't have drawn that out any better.
And he used draw with the right stroke, and that's key. When you try and power it out of there is when they rattle. But he didn't. He put a bottom stroke on it, but he kept a very smooth stroke.
Yeah.
Which allowed it to turn without all the excess coming into the pocket. Great stroke. Great job.
And that makes it 8-5.
He is on the hill.
So, I want to remind people this is a Bill Cress Memorial Tournament here. May he rest in peace. I was good friends with Bill Cress, and he was a great guy. And it's no big surprise that he was memorialized, with this tournament. And I hope they have it next year too.
Absolutely,
I don't know if there's anything about that, but it would be nice to have a.
Well, you can tell what a well-respected player he was in person. A lot of people came out for this event and had a lot of great words to say. And, so it's really nice, and I do hope they host it every year.
Yeah.
All right. Like a 1 ball in the jaw of the pocket, but I'm not sure if you can see it or catch a rail to get to it. The 6 is right in the center, but he's getting down pretty quickly, so I think he can catch a rail.
He's going to get a shot at this 9-ball combination is what's going to happen. He just hit it soft enough, I think, to where he's got the full. And he's got nothing to lose here. He's got nothing to lose here. He can ride this 9, and he's got a significant lead here. Maybe he's not going to do that.
Right, and because I don't think he has a significant lead in that one game. It could change things. You know, it only takes that
See
one.
what I mean? See here,
Yeah.
he is checking it out.
He's
and
looking at it, but I think he needs to really fire at this ball if you're going to shoot it. You don't
Yes.
want it to hang up
that's right.
and stay there, because that game will turn into 2 games.
Oh, and look at there. So
Yeah.
a little lucky, but now he's hooked on that 3 ball.
Yeah.
So this is liable to be a turnover. He doesn't have much room to duck there behind that 7.
No, but I think he opted for distance, but it didn't pay off here. He's left out open rack.
Okay, Al, it's time to where the tires hit, the rubber hits the road here, and
Exactly.
this is the last chance at the OK Corral. He's this is the last stop.
Yeah.
If he doesn't do something here, that's it.
He
knows it.
definitely has to get out.
He's gotten a little lucky there.
Yeah, he's mentally checked out here. He's shaking his head. He's not happy with himself. But we've all been there. We know what he's capable of. He knows what he's capable of, which is what's frustrating the most. You know what you're capable of, so.
Yeah, he's, that was a shot he was supposed to make there.
Yeah.
And he got really lucky, but this guy, this Dominic, is a pretty experienced player. He's going to try to do the right thing here.
Exactly.
And
at this point, it's really not even Dom that's in Al's way. I mean, we all get in our own way, so even a 4-ball route becomes very difficult in your mind. It seems like the hardest thing to do when it's not. So you're just battling internally. We've all been there.
And that was not a good shot.
No.
But he tied up that 6-ball.
Yeah.
And so
Al's very much in this game. So.
Yeah. But he's got to do something. He's got to set up for a good safety. I don't see a breakout happening here or anything like that.
No, I just see a really good safety.
Yeah. So he played safe.
He overhit it. I think he wanted to be behind that 8-ball.
Yes.
So but now tables can turn here with the 6 and 7. He did come behind the cue ball. Lots of things he can do here to play safe with that wall of balls over there.
Yeah, he's going to try to just put the cue ball, I think, right behind the 6 and the 7. That is right, but he didn't hit it good. You gotta commit to that shot.
Yeah, you totally do, and he didn't.
And it was all about the cue ball.
Yeah, it was all about the cue ball. I wouldn't even think about where the ball went. Doesn't matter. As long as your cue ball got behind this too. But I think he was concerned that it would go close to the hole, near a hole, something. Or just didn't get there.
Yeah. And this is a bit of a dicey situation because he can make the 4-ball easy. But,
easy enough. But and he can play safe easy enough here on that 6-ball. So I would just float up.
Yeah.
And play safe here.
Yeah. He's just gonna dink this 6-ball and try to leave him behind the 7. I think he's hit it too hard. He cooked it just a little bit.
Way too fast, but that's the adrenaline in your body, boy, and just takes over.
Yeah.
He just hit it too hard, but he still didn't leave him anything. Easy.
Yeah. He's got to shake off that shot with the 4-ball that he missed, and
I think he's going to just go forward with his ball and come up 2 rails behind the 7.
Yeah.
Maybe a little top. Not sure if he needs the right. No, he decided to try and go for it.
He found it in.
Yeah,
he found it in.
Yeah.
And this is looking like it might be over. If he makes a 7, I kind of make a prediction that he's just going to get out somehow.
Yeah, well, if he makes the 7, again, I mean, the position, he doesn't have to worry about it. It's,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a 9 there, but the likelihood of it slowing down back 2 rails over there.
Yeah, he's just got to hit this 2 rails.
Yeah, just gotta hit it.
I think.
Hit the ball.
Or he could draw out of this, but it looks like he's just going 2 rails.
2 rails, yeah.
He's hit this too hard, and he's hooked, I think.
He's hooked.
Yeah. So I'm thinking out comes a jump cue.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that he let that happen to himself, but
Yeah, I thought you either have to hit it harder or softer. I think he just kind of went a little in between with the speed. It was.
I don't like this either. He tried to jump with his full cue, and you just can't jump short with a
Long distances it works a lot better.
Yes.
But close up like that, no.
I'm surprised at that because boy, he just jumped right over everything really. And go Al Perez. He's
still in it. It's not
his
over
opponent
till it's
helped him
over.
out there, kept him in the match, and that could come back to haunt Dominic too, because he was on the hill, and so he was on the hill, and he's supposed to get out, and he didn't get out for a change.
Right.
And that's
and you really don't want that kind of swing this late in the game, because when you're on the hill trying to close, it gets hard to close. It gets hard to close matches, and the guy behind is right on your tail. I mean, Al's got nothing to lose here.
Right.
So he can go all out.
He's come up dry, but it's not exactly the easiest out here. But
I've got a little help now with the 2 ball there to kind of help you make the ball.
Yeah.
But still got to control it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you hit that 2 full, they'll both stay right there.
Yeah, they may just pinch in the pocket.
Yeah. You got to move it. You got to get it on under that short rail. Yeah, he hit it perfectly.
And we didn't have any problems there with that one.
Mm-hmm.
So he just needs to take his time and make sure he gets out here.
Yeah.
I think that's one of those things that he needs to not take any chances, which he did in that last rack, and by jumping with his full cue.
Right. And I like the fact that, for Al, I like that Dom is the one up running this rack, because when he has all the pressure on him, he wants to end this rack. And what happens is you start to get a little out of line towards the end. You're smooth sailing at the beginning, and he could sneak in here if he does all the work and misses and rattles a shot.
Yeah.
That robs you of a lot of confidence. So sometimes you almost want the guy to, make him earn it.
And see, he's on the wrong side of this 5 ball.
See, and that's what I mean. It's a little touch, and now he's dropped 4 balls. It's a 5 ball out on the table right now. Good chance for him to, if he doesn't do something here. So it's I like Al's chances here. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I do too. Especially based on that last rack.
Yeah. He has the upper hand mentally too.
Clearly Dominic should have been out there. And so in that sense he's stuck on the hill. And now here he's on the wrong side of the 5. And he's banking.
He's bringing it back down there. He's playing smart.
He played a good smart shot there. But some good things can happen here if he jumps.
I like jumping in this situation. Yeah.
The worst thing is, you kind of want to just shoot it down table and make it come back up against the 9 or something like that. I don't think you can shoot at this 5 to try to make it.
Right.
You put any angle on it, it's going to come up towards one of these corner pockets on the closest end of the table here, and he's going to sell it. So he doesn't want to do that. He wants to hit this one straight on and let the cue ball go forward and get down there by that 7.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Nice.
See, and oops.
Oh,
see, that's
bumped it. That was just unfortunate.
See, and the reason that happened was he did not let the cue ball go forward.
Yeah, he didn't put it stopped as soon as he jumped over it, and it was just kind of a sitting duck when the ball came back. But.
Yeah. So that was another error there where, it's from sitting at this chair in the booth here.
Where we never miss.
Yeah. But having said that, I think that was another error. But that was what Dominic was hoping for, was to, extract an error.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what he wanted.
Yeah.
And he needs in order to get out, because he does not want to go 8-7 without, and Al wants to go 8-7. I mean, that's just where we are.
Okay, and he's not on the. I don't know what he was thinking there.
He pressure.
It is.
It's building up,
and what culminated that was the last rack where he screwed up.
That was the swing game, and that's what you don't want, 8-5. And that's what we were saying. He's got a big lead. He does not. One game is going to cost several games.
Because usually one costs you 2.
Yeah, one costs you 2, and he didn't have 2 to really give. This is what we're seeing the results of giving 2 are.
So Al already got 1 game out of him.
All right,
and let's see if number 2 happens. Nope, he did not make that shot.
All right.
It's
this is a stretch of a 2-way shot, but maybe if he thinned it and try to make the 9 and push the ball to the long rail. It's a stretch, but if you he's just going to try and focus on getting that ball to the short rail, and then whatever happens over there. But yeah, I like thinning it. I like that shot, though. When I saw, I like that shot. He played the ball a lot better than I actually pictured in my mind. I pictured it having to drift further out, but he controlled the shot, controlled the speed, got a good safety.
Well, this is
it's going to be a good jump, but
the camera angle is a little bit low on this, and so it does distort the the angles a little bit, and so for us to we're many feet from the actual table, and
many
so it's going to be interesting to see what he does here.
I like jumping.
This is game number 2 potentially that Al will get out of him not winning this match in the last round. And the thing is, he's got a real short distance here to jump, so it's almost like you have to use one of those dart stroke jumps, which I'm not very good at that. So.
I'm not good at it either, but I do have a distance, a length. And that distance from that first ball is a good distance to get over it. But he's not comfortable with it. But
and see here comes game number 2 that Al gets because of that mistake.
Yep, from that one mistake, 2 games. This is the second. So scary place here.
Once again, Al has got his back against the wall here. He has to get out here. He has to win. And I don't see any problems with that.
No. he just needs to get on the right side of this ball. Oh, he's going short side.
Yeah.
Okay,
I kinda
okay, he
see
didn't get
that.
too far over there. Okay, I thought maybe it was going to end up going further down, but he got a great angle.
Yeah. This is perfect.
Perfect.
And
Nice.
he's landed on this
Nicely
quite
done.
well. He doesn't have to do anything.
No, just make the ball. Just make center ball, center cue ball. Just make the ball.
And he did.
Nice.
Okay, so that's game number 2. From that, stemming from that one mistake.
Yeah.
And so, that's
That is the price that you don't want to pay.
Yep. And he could pay another rack because Al could very well do a break and run this next one. He's feeling his oats now.
Absolutely.
And he's thinking he's back in this match.
Absolutely.
And now the distance is not that great to overcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
He's definitely in this game. And the pressure kind of shifts a little bit too, because now Al knows he's in this game. So his pressure is going to start mounting too. So they're both and I think that usually happens around this point. If Al keeps his momentum going, it goes 8-8. Now the pressure's even.
well, it is a roller
like,
coaster of emotions,
it is.
and that's
that's
why
mental.
people love this game.
Absolutely.
This is not any video game, any virtual reality. This is real life, folks.
Real life,
and
real emotions.
you are in control of your own destiny on these playing pool, and that's just my belief is that's why you can devote your whole life to mastering this game,
Right.
and or a pool game of one sort or another. You can master a video game in a couple of weeks.
Right.
So which one is more challenging? And you got to use more than just your thumbs.
It's so true. Very true.
So you gotta use your mind and your body.
Yeah,
And,
all above.
yeah.
And your mind more than your body. Once your
Yeah.
body knows what to do, your mind has to be sharp at all times to
Yes.
execute everything you're thinking, everything your body wants to do.
Yeah.
So,
This is the real thing, and that's what's great about pool.
Yeah.
Is it's a physical game, but it's a big mental game. You find out the more you know, the less you understand about this game, because there's a the depth just gets deeper, deeper.
Well, that's what I love about it is there's no cutoff point. I don't get to a point where you tell me I'm too old to do it. You can learn forever. You can always. He just missed that. Oh, and he scratched. There's always more that you can learn, and that's what I love about it.
Yeah. So Al was, he's looking
lining
at this
up.
carom.
Yeah, he is looking at this carom. I would look at that carom too.
Yeah. So, going to the right side, you kind of tend to run into the 5, or you're kind of runs through that slot between the 5 and the 6.
Yeah.
To get on that carom.
Yeah, and this is tough. If you look at all the lines that you can come up on the table, that there's a ball.
Okay.
All of them except for that one up top, and he came right through it. The one below it, too low. Very nice shot.
Oh, baby.
Oh, how'd he hit it?
Baby.
Very nice.
Hill, folks.
We are hill. This is our third hill match. Excellent. Excellent shooting, both players. Good luck. Hill.
Yep. After
Exciting
16
final match.
games, it's toe-to-toe.
Yes. This is what we want. We want some excitement. This is a really good game.
Yeah.
So, everyone's circling. They're here to watch the action. So, let's see who's going to pull this off. Al battled his way back. He's feeling good right now, and that's the mark of a good player. You might not have your best game, but win anyway.
Yeah.
Figure out a way to win anyway, and that's what he's done.
Yeah.
He's put together some good racks and finds himself still hill.
And, I got to hand it to Al because I tell you what, being stuck the whole match and tying it up.
Absolutely.
I got to give him kudos for that. That alone right there, just being stuck for so long and finally digging himself out of the hole.
And that's why you never give up. Your stroke can come back in the last rock when you need it the most.
Yep.
And that's what happened the last few games.
Yep, and it all came from that, being from Dominic being, having the stuck on the hill syndrome.
Yeah.
And I believe that Al saw it, recognized it for what it was, and said, "Oh, okay, here's the time to, this is my chance, to snap it off." And so.
Exactly. This is game time. Let's see it ball.
Didn't make a ball break,
but he didn't leave a shot on that one ball. So, and this is an open rack here, open table.
Yeah.
That one ball is the only thing tied up.
I think Dominic, he has to jump at this. He could push out, but the only thing that's going to result in is Al playing safe, and he has to go for this. Or like you
can't really
say,
put it on a rail or anything because then now the rail becomes free and you can go one rail into that ball into the corner. So
here he is trying to jump.
But full cue, I don't
like that. I just don't see this happen. Yeah, he got there, but
he must have experience with that. I just don't.
I don't agree with that
heavy,
shot.
cue with jumping.
Yeah.
I don't know. But he knows what he's doing. He likes it, and it worked out for him. So.
Yeah. However, he has left Al with a very tempting little caramel. He may have to go for it. He got lucky and banked in and won.
And you know what? It's time for him to get some luck. That's what he's probably thinking. I'm firing at these balls because I've already had my bad time, and now I'm on my good run right now. So I'm going to fire him in and take advantage of the good rolls when you're hitting them good.
Yeah.
I had to give this last one to you.
Oh, okay.
To put up. I don't know if I put it up.
Okay.
Eventually it'll go to Harry and Stephanie, but if you can put it somewhere. Thank you.
Okay.
They didn't take their time doing it. There was a rush job, and this is a college kid. Somebody
is just from Billy Bob's family has just left us a tableau with some pictures of Billy Bob in his younger years, and he was a handsome fellow,
the saying is really neat that they have on this, and it says, "I'm Rambling Bill from over the hill. I never worked and never will. Bill's my name and pulls my game, and I'll play any man for any amount from here to Rocky Mount." It's very cute. Very nice.
Billy Bob, you were the best.
You were the best.
They don't make him like that anymore.
No, they don't.
He had a lot of character, and I think if he were here today, he'd be right out in front with everybody.
And smiling at the people that cared about him.
He's here in spirit, and it's really a shame that he had to leave us so soon. This is I believe exactly how he would have liked to have been memorialized.
Absolutely. Ooh, Al put a good hit on that ball. Is he going to get rewarded for it?
Well, not so much, because if it had come up a little higher, then he would have had all those balls in the way to make a ball. Yeah, he's got a pretty easy shot.
Hitting on this angle now, can't tell the angle, but if he's down further a little from straight, down a little, he can stun it over and get the 4 down table. If he's straight, then he can stop right there, because I think he can get in between there to get the ball. It really depends on Now, if he has to run into him, which I don't think he's on that side, but
Well, he's uncertain.
yeah, he's unsure
and
of how he's going to play this last.
So that's a good thing for Al.
Yeah.
Because if there's
Yeah.
a little doubt in this guy's mind,
Yeah.
then that's exactly where, what Al wants.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, Al.
Looks like he's going to slide.
He shouldn't.
Oh, no, he drew
See,
back.
look at
he's
here.
just decided to not. That's actually not, that's as smart as you get. He didn't play the shot. It was a shot, but he didn't like what he was going to get on the next ball, so he just played the cue ball.
Boy, he sure did.
And boy, did he ever, that's a great shot. That's very smart thinking,
Yeah.
Most people will only play smart when they don't have anything. He had something, but he's thinking ahead, so he wants to win here.
Yeah, he definitely, and that's a smart move because he needed to protect his chances.
Yes, he protected his chances to get out. He knows that this is an open rack.
Yeah.
And he needs one good shot, so why take the 3 and take chances and have to make something happen?
Yeah,
Kind of guarantee something happening here,
That's sage advice.
Yeah.
And he's made a good hit.
Oh, he made a good hit.
I don't know. That's not so bad.
Yes,
Now
it's
he's gonna
not so
have,
bad. And from where he was,
wow.
you're good for the good hit because now he has no choice of how to run this out. You've made the choice for him by making a legal hit. He can't pick up that cue ball. So good for Al. They're battling. No one's giving it to each other. They're working hard for it.
Yeah. Al definitely has the tenacity to stick with this kid, and he's sitting down right now, but if this kid lets him back out of his chair, look out.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to. And if I was him, this is where because this is a tough shot he'll roll up behind that cluster back there, right there.
Yeah.
Then that ball, get behind there, try and get it down in that short rail possibly. Or maybe even, I'm not sure the angle, maybe you can float forward and have it drift to the rail and back down, but protect that cue ball like he's been doing. Even go for the shot and still protect the cue ball. Yes.
I think you just don't do anything stupid.
But I think he's a little jacked up and hitting hard. And he fired that sucker in the hole.
And he's looking good. He's going to shoot this 4 down table.
Man, how did he hit that ball? My goodness. That's a tough shot on these tight pockets. Jacked up.
And he's in prime position here to make it happen. It's a good one. I think he can thin this 4 in the side.
That's what it looks like, and get maybe even a little stopper from the 8 ball. I'm not sure how thin, or if he's going to pass it or clear it, or is that the 6 ball? The 6 ball. It can run into that and slow the cue ball down. And get he can plan for his next shot on the 6 ball with it being a duck.
I just missed an opportunity there to run out. This doesn't look good. This does not bode well for now.
No, it doesn't.
It's going to be hard to screw this up. Let me put it that way.
It really is going to be kind of tough to screw this up because everything's sitting on a natural angle. You just roll forward, roll forward, roll forward, forward again, 2 rails. That's it. So let's see. He's going to draw back. However you want to play it. It's fairly simple.
He was straight in.
He was straight. That's what I thought. I thought he was going to roll it, but either way, it is going to be pretty hard to screw this up.
So he's just going to bunt this probably, take the little tougher shot.
He might even have a little angle on it too. So Oh, no, yeah. You just have to take the longer one.
Now he's just going to try to keep the ball up table here.
Yeah, this is hardest shot because it's hard for a number of reasons. The first one is if he does not get the right line, he has made the 8 and 9 the most difficult shots in the world.
Yeah.
If he gets on the right line, they're the easiest shots.
Yeah.
So this is it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He overcut, and that's a huge mistake.
Oh, that's huge. He knows it. He knows it.
Boy, there's not too many times in my life I've seen Al not get out with 3 balls.
No.
And so,
No. Al just needs to do just like he's doing. Wipe your cue down, walk around for a second, grab the chalk. Take a second. What are you in a hurry for?
Yeah.
Heart's racing.
That's right.
Didn't expect to be up. What are you in a hurry for?
Yeah.
Give yourself a few minutes to regroup.
Yeah. He's going to win.
Yeah.
And he should know that.
What are you in a hurry for? Because that's what'll get you in trouble with the net.
Look at this. Well, he took a chance and he hit it perfect.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't
Would
like
I
that.
have let the cue ball go that many rounds?
No.
I'm not sure I would have that much
I don't think I
faith
would have
in
shot
myself.
it like that. But
Oh, trust me.
maybe he just saw something there
Yeah.
that we didn't see because he.
I thought it was a little inside, maybe. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd take that long shot.
Yeah. But he made.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
And he just jumped out of the shot. And he has shaken hands, and it is over, folks.
Wow.
Dominic Cardoso has won that match, and that's really too bad because.
And it's too bad that he got really upset with himself and didn't let the ball finish rolling. No telling where it would have stopped, and he had the pressure on him. So
yeah, and he could still turn around and screw it
anything
up
could
too.
have happened.
Yeah, he already screwed up once
It could
in
have
that
been a
round.
tiny angle that throws you off. He could have hung it up.
Yeah.
But you get mad at yourself and you want to just say forget it. But that ball was rolling pretty fast.
Yeah.
So, all right, thank you. We're gonna restart. We'll be back.